Welcome friends and subscribers to Back Into Fishing. Well, it's Monday. This must be the Soccerplex. Well, actually it is the Soccerplex, but I don't necessarily come here on Mondays, but I'm thinking of starting something new. Every Monday I'm going to come to the Soccerplex and use the rest of the week to fish other, possibly new locations. So I'm down here by the dock, not too close to the fountain because it makes so much noise. I usually start there, so see no reason to change that. One of the things I'm going to fish with today, however, new bait for me. One of the suppliers I use, I got a pack of these Culprit worms, 7.5 inch, black with blue flake. I'm going to be trying those today, Texas rigged weightless. This really isn't a location where you want to weight something on the bottom. There's vegetation on the bottom everywhere. If you want to come back with a bunch of seaweed in your lure, this is the thing to use. Otherwise, just going to fish it weightless. The company these came through is Core Connections. I've been dealing with them for a while. They're a great company to deal with. They have an eBay store and a website, and I'll leave links to both of them in the description below. I just hit the water. Another small one. Pull them out. He got off just as well. Something just bit me on the last cast, so I put this one right back to the exact same place. Oh, mama, hit me again. Come on. I just picked up that one small fish down there on the dock. I decided to move on. I think I'm going to try today is any spot I go to, I'm going to fish for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, just limit myself, and if I don't get any bite, move to another spot. I think I can more efficiently use my time that way. The water level has come down since the last time I was here, about 6 days ago, but not as down as much as I had thought. It's still fairly high. Back before that last big rain, when I was fishing this spot, I was standing out about there. There's a bite. Pulling drags, it must be something good. I don't know, £1.5 fish, 14 inch. Just hooked down inside the mouth a little bit. Not too bad at all. Yeah, nice one. Right, back you go. And off she swims. Well, that was only my second or third cast in this spot, but I've caught some nice ones in this spot before. Well, that came on a 5-inch Yum Dinger in Summer Gill color. Back when I was at the dock, I was fishing a chatterbait for a while. I started with a 1/4 ounce, but every time I'd reel it back in, it came up filled with gook. So I changed over to an 1/8 ounce, but I still had the exact same problem with that, so I had to give up on the chatterbait. I don't see any reason to fish like a spinnerbait or anything. The exact same thing will happen with that. Well, I was happy to get that fish right after I got to this spot, but it's been close to my 15-minute limit, and I haven't had another bite. I think I'm going to make 1 or 2 more casts around here, put that Culprit worm on, see if I get any bites on that. As long as I got your attention, I want to say thanks to everybody, all my loyal subscribers out there. Thank you very much for watching my channel. I recently just hit 100 subscribers. Not a whole lot for channel that's been out there for 2.5 years, but I do appreciate every single one of you. Feel free to pass this channel on, share the videos. I'd like to see, by next year this time, maybe 150 subscribers or more. Again, thank you. Here's a good tip I kind of forgot, but I'm sure you're all familiar with. Every once in a while, check your line for frays. There's nothing in here really that I've ever come in contact with on the bottom that might fray a line, just vegetation. So the only thing since I tied this worm on that had any contact with was that fish. But this hook was far enough down his throat that his teeth had frayed the line, and I didn't think to check for that. But I'm glad I remembered as I was putting the culprit bait on the other rod. Check that, and sure enough it was frayed, so I'm going to retie before I fish it again. That culprit worm with the big ribbon tail has a nice swimming action in the water. It sinks a little bit faster than the Yumdinger does, but it's lighter and doesn't cast quite as far. I should have brought a spinning outfit, but do what we can. A couple more casts here. I'll be changing location. The next spot I go to, I'm going to fish this first. There's a bite on the culprit. Don't want to lose this fish. Not as big as the last one. Definitely keeper size. Yeah, he's about 13 inches. Good fish. I don't see any marks on him like he was ever caught before. Let's get him back. Thank you for cooperating. Core Connections, thanks so much. This is definitely a killer color. I'm only going to fish here a few minutes. This is out drain pipe is. Now, one of my recent videos I caught a fish. I was actually standing out here on it. I dropped the worm straight down and there was a bass in there. I come up and picked it up. About a 9-10 inch bass. I think that was a fluke though. Try this for a little bit, move on. I'm going to go directly across from the dock on the other side of the fountain and work my way back. I got a late start today. I didn't bring my watch, don't know what time it is. Before the heat of the day really gets here though, I want to at least hit most, if not all, of the spots that have been better to me. Well, I made it to the spot across from the fountain. Let's see if we can catch anything. Well, not a single bite on either of these colored worms. I usually get something, even if it's a small fish at this spot. Now, didn't pay out today. This is going to be the last spot I try. I'm about 3/4 of the way around the lake. No more bites. So, a couple casts in this area for each of those two worms and be heading back to the car. Wow, it just landed. Something's got it. 3/4 of the way around the lake. I don't know if I still have it or not. Yep, here we go. He was so far out there I couldn't get a good hook set. And my drag's loose again. And I'm stuck in somebody's line. Now let's get up here. Not sure, he might just make keeper size. Nah, I think he's a little under. He's probably about 11 and a half, but Number 4 fish on the day, counting the one I missed. Let's get them unhooked and back in the water. I don't know if that's a fish or not. Another one way, way, way out there. Can't get my hand in there to get the hook out. Got it out of the top of his mouth and stuck it in the bottom. Yet another day fishing come to an end. Not a terrible day. I got 2 nice fish, a couple of others that were undersized. Hey, I'll take that any day. So, this day's done. Until the next day, hope you can join me in my next video, and we will see you then. Thanks for watching. No, but the line's screwed up all over the rod. I've really got to replace this.